Hey guys, it's Alejandro Epic Productions 2K6 once again. And before I start the reaction video, I have a little update for my channel in 2025. It's Fictional for guys. After I watched my fanboy's recent community post that he did yesterday, which I know what you're thinking. I know you're gonna scratch your head like, wait a minute, Alejandro, I thought you cut ties with my fanboy. Don't get me wrong, I did cut ties with him until he improves. But the thing is, guys, I saw the community post of the video that criticized me, which I do understand, which you know what I mean. Which I saw that yesterday, the post, and it's basically for guys. After I watched the recent community post that Dakota said about the video that he saw about the YouTuber criticizing me, it's basically for guys. I won't upload that much videos during 2025 in my channel, so I could learn from my mistakes from my YouTube career. That's right. I'm not gonna upload videos that much in 2025 on my YouTube career for maybe 2 months or 3 months during 2025, so I could learn from my mistakes. I'm gonna upload videos during the 2 months for special occasions, like family stuff, for TV shows and movies. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's begin the reaction video. Shall we? Hey guys, it's Alejandro Epic Productions 2K6 once again, and today I'm gonna do a reaction to a new video made by one of my favorite YouTubers, Spiderman franchise, which he's a fantastic YouTuber. Today I'm gonna do a reaction to his rant on the Vyond community, which that rant is going to roll because that community is extremely toxic and it's awful, and thankfully it is dead. I'm not being heartless, just saying. Anyways, let's begin with the intro. Cue the intro. And now, let's begin the reaction. Cue the video.
Hello guys. This is Spider-Man Fan 2004 here back with another rant video.
Welcome to your new rant video, my friend.
And today, it will be my 11 rant video that I will make.
That was a great amount of rants you made, my pal. Really awesome that you made 11 rants. Pretty good amount of rants, my friend.
And it will be on the Vyond community.
Wow, that community is extremely toxic and terrible.
And before I start making a rant on this community, if you guys like this community, then that's fine. I can handle your opinion as long as you can handle mine.
Well, I once liked this community back in 2016, but thank God in 2020, I began hating this toxic, abysmal community.
So, with that said, let's start the rant on this worst community on.
Yeah, I know, that community is terrible.
The internet, shall we?
This rant's going to rock a lot.
The Vyond community has got to be one of the worst community that I have ever seen on the internet.
I agree big time. This hands down the worst community I've ever seen in my 19 years of my life, period. No joke.
I'll tell you why I hate this community with good reasons.
Yeah, your reasons on this rant of the Vyond community will be pretty great reasons. And I'm with you.
1. The videos are very annoying and cringy.
I know.
Like for an example, they make grounded videos out of users. Like seriously, people need to realize that grounded videos out of users are considered cyberbullying.
I know. And thank God I won't do grounded videos out of Frozen Wish Studios. And I'll never will because I'm a change YouTuber.
And they will end up getting a community guidelines strikes for making these types of videos.
I know.
2. This community ruins people's childhoods.
Exactly. And mine too, because I grew up with most of these shows back as a little kid.
Like for an example, they make many grounded videos, arrested videos, punishment videos, and execution videos out of Caillou, Dora, Little Bill, and Arthur.
Wow, just wow. And by the way, I feel so sorry for Dora and Arthur. They're just innocent preschool show characters. I feel pretty bad for them, and I feel bad for Little Bill as well, and Caillou. I feel bad for Dora and Arthur most since they're great shows of my childhood and I really enjoyed them as a kid.
Which proves that they ruin people's childhoods.
Exactly, my friend.
And not only that, that also counts as child abuse.
I know, and child abuse is a serious crime.
Like, come on. You do know that child abuse is a serious crime and you can get arrested and face the death penalty big time for this.
Facts.
And you can also get a lot of haters for making these types of videos.
Exactly.
3. When they start with their Vyond rants videos on many stuffs, they keep on using the more like term.
I 100% agree with you. Though that term, the more like term, is abysmal and cringeworthy.
And honestly, that term is getting annoying and getting old nowadays.
I 100% agree with you. That term is cringeworthy.
And they also come with weak insults that are not even close to being funny.
I know.
4. Sometimes in their Vyond styles rants, they make false rip-off claims. Like for an example, they say that on a movie or on a show that they hate is a rip-off to a movie or a show they like or hate. And they will say which is way better, or which is bad enough.
Wow, just wow. Are they brain dead or something?
Like seriously, both of these shows or movies have nothing in common in reality.
Exactly, my friend.
And second of all, that proves they did not do any research before making these types of videos.
Exactly.
You need to make some research before you say something like this.
I know.
Because that part where they say a false rip-off claims is very ridiculous.
Exactly.
5. They even use the failure adventures terms on their Vyond styles rants that they make.
That term is terrible because failure means lack of success. The failure adventures does not make sense whatsoever. What kind of term they made? A monkey or something? I saying this just as a joke.
Which the failure adventures term is so bad and cringe as crap.
I know, my friend.
And also, that term does not make sense at all.
Facts. And why was I even thinking of using a terrible term in my rants back then? Thank God I changed and become a better person on YouTube. Because apparently I'm improving on YouTube recently. Because, yeah, you probably know what I mean.
And besides, according to Google, failure means lack of success.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
It never means that they go on failure adventures.
I know.
6. Whenever they say, nobody cares about this character,
That term is cringe.
they will use random numbers.
Random numbers, they take forever to make the rant.
Which is really annoying.
I know that it is annoying indeed, my friend.
And sometimes, some people do care about that character.
I know.
Believe it or not. 7. They keep on nitpicking on a show or on a movie extremely negatively.
Wow, just wow. They're really rude and disrespectful to these characters.
And they use very disgusting terms into Vyond styles rants.
That is absolutely disgusting indeed. Thank God I moved on and become a better YouTuber.
Which I am not gonna say that term.
Yeah, because it's disgusting and disturbing, and I've never seen that term again on my videos because it's disgusting because I've changed. And no, and by the way, that's a term I don't want to say anymore in my YouTube career anytime soon anymore because I changed. So yeah.
And also, using that disgusting term on kids show can also ruin people's childhoods.
Exactly, even mine.
And plus, none of them do that in the first place.
Yeah, I know, and what were the Vyonders thinking? I bet they have never seen the shows in years. So they need to put them just for the sake of it to offend the childhoods that they grew up watching the shows.
Especially when it's a kid's show.
I know, like preschool shows. And it really offended me that PTBF 2002 used that term in some of the preschool show rants, which, oh God, do not get me started on that.
And also, that disgusting term can also offend people who grew up with these kids' show if you say it.
Exactly, even mine.
So next time, think of something else before you say something like that.
Yep.
8. In one of their Vyond styles rants, they usually do channel forcing.
What the fuck? I never liked channel forcing. No joke. I never liked channel forcing ever since I discovered that rant on channel forcing and I started hating channel forcing. And by the way, I actually regret doing channel forcing back in the day. Thank God I moved up from that. And by the way, I really hate channel forcing, Indy, my friend.
Like for an example, they want the show to get cancelled.
What the fuck? It's the executives or the president or the network's decision. You're not the boss of it. Do not get me started on the people who backed Nickelodeon to cancel Spiderman because it ran for so long, which we don't want to talk about that ever again.
Wanting on a user they hate to get terminated. Or something much worse. They want that channel to be discontinued.
And that's never gonna happen.
Like, come on. That is not okay to say that.
Exactly, my friend.
And besides, as for a kid's show, that is not their decision to cancel it or not.
I know.
Is actually the owner or the director decision to make.
Facts.
And you can't channel force it.
I know.
And also, as for a user rant, termination threats don't work at all.
I know. And this is why I hate termination, death, and nuke threats with a burning passion.
And we can only get terminated if we get 3 community guidelines. Or 3 copyright strikes.
Exactly.
And last, for the channel rant, there's no way for the channel to get discontinued.
Exactly.
So what is the point of forcing channels to be discontinued when you hate it?
That does not make sense, obviously.
Huh. And also if you don't like the channel, then just ignore the channel instead.
Facts.
It is not that hard.
I know.
9. Sometimes they use and put fictional characters on the like or hate spot on their Vyond styles rants videos.
And BTW, those characters never know about these things.
Which is so ridiculous. Because in reality, fictional characters don't have opinions.
They have opinions in the universe of the shows or movies, but not for the real things. But they do have opinions on food, on the friends, on the places, but not for the real shows and real movies that exist in this universe that we're living.
Why? 'Cause they are not even real in the real world.
I know that.
And especially, putting yourself on the hate or like spot, which is also cringe.
I know, it is cringe indeed.
And also, putting yourself in the like or hate spot is really dumb.
I know.
'Cause we will all know whenever you either gonna like it or hate it.
I know that.
So there is absolutely no reason to put yourself on the like or hate spot.
Facts.
10. Their videos can be very weird and disgusting.
I know.
Like for an example, whenever a user makes a scene about Caillou, Dora, Little Bill and Arthur where is uncensored, They show their private parts or show them without clothes on the Gonamate videos. Like oh my freaking god.
Ew! That is disgusting, Inti, my friend.
Why on earth would they not realize that making these types of stuffs is considered a CP?
I know.
These people who committed these types of stuffs are pedophile.
Exactly, my friend.
And you know very well that CP is a serious crime and you can get arrested for committing these types of crimes.
Facts.
And besides, sharing or committing a CP is very, and I mean very, unforgivable stuff that people can ever do.
Exactly.
Cause if you ever committing these types of stuffs on the internet, then you will never be forgiven for doing that.
I know.
11. This community is the main reason of why it has caused a lot of dramas on the internet.
Yeah, I know.
12. Another example of this community for making cyberbullying stuffs is that they make bad videos, such as death threats, parody videos, sequel videos and other things.
God, these videos are terrible, and thank God I deleted these videos on my channel. I regret doing these videos back then.
They also make jokes about 9/11.
Oh my fucking god, 9/11 jokes are heartless as crap.
School shootings,
School shooting jokes are not funny, they're heartless.
wars and other stuffs that they do.
Which these jokes are not funny, they're heartless.
Like, what is wrong with these people? They should already know that death threats don't work at all.
Exactly.
Cause these types of threats are also a crime.
I know.
And also, if they ever killed someone in real life, then guess what happens?
What is it? Going to jail and face the death penalty?
They will get arrested for doing that.
Exactly.
And also, parody videos and sequel videos are also nothing but cyberbullying as well.
I know, and I regret making these videos back then. Thank God I stopped making these videos.
Cause these videos are a waste of time.
Exactly.
And making these types of videos will also end up getting you a community guideline strikes.
Exactly.
And also, 9/11 should never be joked about it.
Exactly. 100% facts.
And is never okay to make these types of jokes.
I 100% freaking agree.
Cause is the most tragic event that has ever happened in the American history.
I know.
And a lot of people have passed away in the event.
Yes, I do know.
And making these types of jokes are very heartless.
Facts.
And same as school shootings.
I know. School shootings jokes are heartless.
World War and other tragic events.
Facts.
Which these events should never be joked about it.
Absolutely agree.
13. A lot of people on the community are also becoming hypocrites.
I know that.
Because they claim on something that they hate on. And yet they do the exact same thing like bashing opinions, sending death threats, and other things that they do.
I'm never doing that and I'll never will.
Which shows their hypocrisy.
I know.
Which being a hypocrite is actually the horrible thing to do on the community.
Yeah, exactly.
14. A lot of people on the community are also becoming racist.
I know.
Like for an example, in their Vyond style,
And thank God I'm never racist. And I'll never will.
or Rant's videos, they say the N-word and other racial slurs.
I know.
Like the P slur,
Like what the fuck?
B slur, and other racial slurs.
Oh my fucking god, that is racist what they're doing.
Another example is that when they rant on countries, they also say something offensive about people about their race and their language on countries rant. And the last example is when they rant on Little Bill and other shows or movies. They complain and say something offensive about their skin colors. Just like PTBF 2002. Like, are you serious right now? You should know that saying the N-word and other racial slurs can make you extremely racist.
Facts.
Same as country rants.
Don't get me started on country rants.
Which these types of videos are also racist as well.
Absolutely agree.
And also, you cannot hate on Little Bill and other movies or shows just because of their skin colors or race.
That is not a reason whatsoever.
Because that is an invalid reason and very racist to say that.
Facts.
And you gotta think twice before you rant on shows or movies that you hate.
I obviously agree with you.
15. They wish people an unhappy birthday.
That is heartless.
Like really. They should know that wishing people an unhappy birthday is heartless.
Yeah, I know.
16. One of the worst series that this community ever had is the Childish Dad series.
Oh God. That is the worst Go anime series I've ever seen in my 19 years of my life. Don't get me started on that crappy series. Hey, yes, I did reactions as rants on Childish Dad videos. I will do more in Valentine's Day. If not, it's okay. It's just what it is. Because I want to improve my behavior and my YouTube career a bit more during this year for a couple months.
Oh my God. That series is by far the most abysmal series that I have ever seen on the Vyond community.
I agree.
This series is about Dave who keeps crying and having tantrum non-stop. Especially the way of he acts like a massive man-child.
I know.
Is so freaking repetitive and very cringe of hearing him sounding like a car.
I know.
Catherine in the Childish Dad series is a terrible character who keeps on causing Dave to throw lots of tantrums.
Yeah, I know. The worst character in the series is definitely Catherine.
Brian and Emma are also really bad characters on that series as well.
Yeah, they're terrible characters.
Cause they always stick with Catherine's side who keeps throwing Dave tantrum.
I know.
And all they do is acting so ridiculous towards Dave, especially when he cries a lot.
I know.
And everything I find about the Childish Dad series is nothing but absolute trash.
Exactly. I agree with you.
Cause is always the same repetitive cringe that series goes.
I know.
And nothing about those series makes me laugh about it.
I know. It didn't laugh whatsoever.
And finally, 17.
What is the worst part of the Vyond community? Let me guess. I'm very curious, my friend.
This community is nothing but a complete toxic.
I know. It is toxic.
Atrocious. Complete full of dramas.
I know. They're full of dramas indeed.
Repetitive.
It's repetitive indeed because of the... We're not gonna see it again because you probably know what I mean.
And other horrible stuffs that this community had. I can't believe I used to use the more like term on my rant on unhappy birthday messages before my old channel got terminated.
Hey, by the way, I regret using the more like term in my rants back in the day.
And thank God I stopped using that term.
Me too.
Cause that term was getting old and overused these days.
Yeah, that term is terrible.
And also, shout out to the people who made a rant on the community in the description down below.
And yes, I will do a rant on the Vyond community very soon. I will do a rant on it very soon, hopefully in March or April.
And also don't forget to leave a like.
That was a fantastic rant you made, Spiderman fan 2004. Great rant you made. Really good rant. So that's my So that's my reaction to Spiderman fan 2004's rant on Vyond community. That's a fantastic rant, my friend, because I obviously agree that the Vyond community is terrible. Anyways, we're gonna end it here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like and share your friends, and I'll upload more videos, maybe on Wednesday or Thursday. Because yeah, during those months, I won't upload videos that much on my channel, so I could learn from my mistakes of what I have done in my YouTube career. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching and goodbye.